Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen Seidel, Jen the Body Painter. I just did a video on cosmetic surgeries and procedures that I had, and I literally got so many comments of you guys really wanting my skincare routine. So I am going to make this video dedicated to that, how I use my products, when, why, all that stuff. I think the first thing that I need to discuss before any of this is any of the products that I use, like Retin-A's, tretinoids, anything that can harm the skin or hurt the skin if you are not careful. I recommend a professional that helps you oversee it and kind of just make sure you're doing it the right way. I am a licensed esthetician, so I am very aware myself of exactly how to use these products, and so I'm okay. I can handle it, but I would not recommend it to someone who is just beginning or just randomly grabbing Retin-A and throwing it on your face. And plus, you can't do that anyway. Most of the time with Retin-A's, you actually have to be under professional care. The questions that kept repeating themselves is my daily routine in skincare. What do I do in the morning? What do I do at night? You have to understand, I've been taking care of my skin for years and years and years. I grew up in a family that owns a makeup line, and skin was really important, and my mom and dad made me go to esthetician school and get my license and makeup and all that stuff because it was just part of the family. So I kind of didn't have a choice back then, although I really did love it. I learned so much about the skin and how it works. We're always sloughing off dead skin cells. That's like an important thing that people don't realize, that if you really got up close to the skin, it's like you always have a layer of dead skin on your face, and your goal is to get that off, because if you don't get that off, nothing you put on your face is really going to sink in and do it. To me, exfoliation is number one. It does not cost a lot of money. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you right here my glove that I use. You put them on and it's just a really rough loofah feeling. In the morning, first thing I do is take a gentle soap for the face or cleanser, and I run it under very cold water, and I get it on my glove and I just scrub my face. It feels so good in the morning because when you wake up, you're puffy and you feel you're still tired. This really helps get all of those dead skin cells off and gives you a very smooth feeling. I only use it once a day in the morning. I don't want to overdo it, and I wouldn't press too hard, but I would go all around, I just over the sink, and I just scrub it, go down a little bit on my neck. Neck is super sensitive, so you have to be really careful. Just a light touch down the neck. You can do a little bit of the chest if you want to, and you can also keep these in your shower. So that's number one, important. Now you have a fresh face. The first thing that I do in the morning is I want to moisturize. You can't go by me really with products because I jump around product to product, and I get stuck on one product for maybe like a few weeks, and then I change again, and then it's a few months, and then I change again, and I like something and I stick with it for maybe a year, and then I can't find the product anymore, so I switch it around again. One line that I have been using is this line called Strivectin, which I love. This is what it looks like. It comes in like a little yellow, and they are, I wouldn't call them expensive, but they're up there. They're not cheap. So I just take a little bit of this, put it in my hand, rub it in, and I put it all over my neck, my chest. I'll even go under my shirt and put it on my boobs because this stuff's good. But they have different kinds of lotions for different things. They have like the eye cream. They have this one's called the Tighten and Lift Peptide. So I just like the feeling of it. I think it's a really nice moisturizer, but there's so many of them out there that I could go to Walgreens, or I could go to CVS or one of these department stores and find something. I could also go to Ulta or Sephora and find something. The next thing that I do in the morning, obviously, is I focus very much under my eyes. So I will actually take toilet paper or cotton pads. I will roll them up and flatten them and put them under cold water. As soon as I wake up, I put them over my eyes, because when you wake up, you notice that sometimes your eyes are really puffy, or they're just tired, your eyelashes kind of stick together and you can't wake up, you're sleepy. So I will put it on top of my eyes, I'll put it under my eyes, and it just helps wake me up. And it also shrinks down a little bit of that tissue that's puffy, or something maybe if you ate salt from the night before too much or drank some wine. which I do a lot, and I notice the puffiness. That really helps before the makeup goes on. And then for my eyes, I use an eye cream. So for eye cream, again, it's the same thing. I jump around with product to product. I have been using this eye cream lately, which I really like because I looked it up and it's just from Amazon, and it's called Caffeine Eye Cream, which is so cool because it smells like coffee in the morning. Before I even had my coffee, I'm smelling that coffee and it's getting me in the mood for coffee. So this stuff's amazing. I really like it. This is pretty inexpensive in my opinion. Anything that's $15 to $20 is cheap to me for skincare, and I really like that. So I'll put a little on, put it under my eyes, and let it sink in. After that, I use AQUAPHOR. Oh, the sign's off of it. But this is AQUAPHOR. AQUAPHOR can be found in any convenience store, anywhere. You can order it online. You can, like, it's so easy to get. People use it for their tattoos. I've noticed AQUAPHOR really helps me when I was doing the TCA peels. I had AQUAPHOR all over the place. So what I would do is I open it up, scoop a little out, tap it underneath my eyes, so just a little bit, so it's a little sheen under there, and then I let it sink in, and then I go get my coffee, and then I'll do my makeup and let it just kind of sink in. That is pretty much all I do in the morning. It's exfoliate, moisturize, and the eyes. I'll also take AQUAPHOR and rub it on my lips. The exfoliation glove, you can do your mouth too, your lips, around your lips. Just be very careful under the eyes and over the eyes, but you can still do it there too. If you've never done that to yourself with a glove or anything like that, it might feel a little harsh to your skin. So you have to be careful, and you have to do it lightly, and it depends on the pressure that you're applying. You know, you're definitely making a difference in your skin by getting off that dead skin, and so you may feel a little tight because you're not used to it. They also have exfoliation creams where, you know, the almond and you just rub it in. I don't prefer those personally. They're messy. I can't stand like having to like constantly be over the sink going like, I just don't like it. So to me, the glove works really well. I make sure that I wash them, I replace them. You don't let them just sit on your sink, obviously, so bacteria builds up. That's the whole point, is to keep it as sanitary as possible. Okay, so that's that. Then I will go and do my makeup, and everything glides on. But even now, if I got close up to a mirror, I can see, even though I exfoliated, I still see dead skin kind of peeling. Like you see little peelings. That's because I'm constantly trying to get my skin to exfoliate. Like imagine if you had dead skin and you're putting makeup on it, it's sticking to that skin. So that's why people like look blotchy. They can look uneven. It's the skin underneath. I got a lot of comments and questions asking, what is Retin-A? Can you talk more about Retin-A? I am not a chemist, so I don't know the breakdown of all this stuff, but I do know that it's vitamin A. I do know that it exfoliates the skin cells very well, and I do know that it has been recommended years and years and years ago for people who originally had acne. It might not be for everybody. I feel like you can work your way into it. So certain skin conditions might not recommend Retin-A's or retinoids. When I was about 15 and I was going through hormonal changes, in the middle of my eyebrows, I got so many zits. I broke out so bad here and then all over my forehead. Then it spread down to my cheeks, and I literally had acne from the time I was 16 years old all the way through my pregnancies. It would clear up every once in a while, mostly when I was pregnant, which was weird, and it cleared up, but it always broke back out again later. So I was just like beside myself. So in between pregnancies, I know that they don't do this so much anymore, but Accutane is one of those products that I used, and I used it for 6 months. So what that does is it changes the chemistry of your skin. So my skin was all broken out. It was a mess, and I was extremely self-conscious of it, and I would wear a lot of makeup, foundation mainly, to cover it, which I know probably didn't help, but I wasn't going out to school and out in life like that. I just couldn't stand it. I would take my makeup off and I would have tomato patches basically on my face, and it hurt. I feel like anybody who is breaking out, who has acne issues, which a lot of people do, I think Tretinoin and Retin-A's are so good for that, and I think that you should look into that. Just understand that you could get super dry super quick and exfoliate fast. So that's again why you need a professional, because you can ask them, and the way that I would do it is start slow and then, you know, you work your way into it. Retin-A is prescribed by your doctor. You cannot get this over the counter, at least in the United States or Maryland. So much. I don't know about other states actually, but this is what it llooks like. I'm gonna show you up close. Try to zero in on this. This Retin-A comes in different percentages. This one is pretty much the lightest that I know of. It's 0.025%. I am now using the lightest one because I personally have noticed when I use it, I exfoliate so quickly. Like in 2 days, you're peeling and it's thick and it's uncomfortable and it doesn't look good with makeup. Also, doctors and estheticians, whoever's doing TCA peels, they don't usually recommend getting those TCA peels without doing some type of Retin-A program first, because this speeds up the cells, and then when you go to get the TCA peel, those products work a lot better. They work faster and more efficient. What I do at night with the Retin-A is I use makeup wipes. It's simple. I just use these makeup wipes, guys. I mean, Neutrogena. They're just makeup wipes I take out, rub on my face, get all my makeup off, 1 or 2 of them sometimes, and then I will take water and splash a little bit on my face, or take like a cotton pad or soft toilet paper and just wipe the residue off and let it dry. After that, I found a really cool product off Amazon. I use this because it's a very, very light acne cream. And it's like a moisturizer, but it also controls blemishes and anti-aging and all that stuff. So it's called Neutralize. And I personally love this because it's super light. So I'll take a little bit, put it in my hand, put it all over. I don't put it under my eyes. And then a little bit on my neck, not really, because I will go and do Strivectin. Again, this one can be kind of expensive. I was hesitant on ordering it, but I read so many good reviews about it that I had to, and I do like it. But I mean, I think it runs like $90 to $100 for just this. So to me, that's expensive. I'm not really big into spending tons and tons of money on skincare when I know that it just takes simple things sometimes to work. I'm not sure how much Retin-A usually runs nowadays. So I will take this as a neck cream. I will take this and I will take a pretty generous amount and I will rub it all over my neck. I'll rub it all over my chest and then put that away. So that's only one time. Sometimes I'll use that in the morning. It depends. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I'll just grab it. If I'm rushing, I won't do it. The next thing is, what is the next thing? Then I go right into my Retin-A. Now you open it up, you squeeze about, I don't know, I mean, they say to do like a dime's worth, but I feel like that's a lot, and I like to really savor my products. So I will do like a pea and then I'll rub it in. Just, you can see it. It's just a very light layer of Retin-A. Dakota and I went crazy on cookies over the holiday season. Her family made cookies. We were popping those cookies like crazy. I mean, so much sugar, and I don't do that. I started breaking out all over around my mouth. So I put on the strongest Retin-A, which is 0.1%. So I jumped from 0.025% to 0.1% on my face. 2 days goes by and I have thick skin right here that's peeling and that hurts, and I'm just like trying to move my face and it just was like insane. So I stopped and I started putting the creams back on, left it alone, exfoliated lightly, and in a couple of days it goes back down and all that acne is gone. So to me, that's magic cream. It also comes in creams and gels, so you can pick which one you like. I personally like them both. Right now I'm using the cream. So again, if you're pregnant, if you have any kind of health issues at all, please do not just go and use somebody's Retin-A or try to get a Retin-A on your own and do this on your own. It's not fun if you're trying to get your skin in really, really good shape and then you go and make it go the opposite direction because you're not following instructions. I'm big on not following instructions sometimes, but when it comes to skincare or any health issues or any surgeries or procedures or anything like that, I really listen to the professionals that are telling you what to do, and they're telling you for a reason. Otherwise, complications can happen, and that's not fun, and then you're going backwards in the process. So I pretty much do this routine in the morning, and then I do the routine at night. I literally do not miss a day. If you are one of those people that wear makeup and you go to sleep with your makeup on, that next day, your skin is hating you. I'm just telling you. I think that your skin is so important. Just like brushing your teeth, it's kind of like gross when you don't brush your teeth. It's gross when you don't do your skin. I really, really, really suggest doing it and taking your time with it and doing your research with it. And I think you will be pleasantly surprised at how incredible you can get your skin to look. Also, I want to say that there are so many products out there. I would just do research by, if you're gonna order on Amazon, read all the reviews, try the products. I love trying different products all the time. I'm always open to trying new products to see if it works. If anyone has anything they want to recommend to me to try, I'll try it. If you go to the convenience stores, you can find creams with retinol, which is like in the family. It's just probably a very low percentage. There's a ton of products that have retinols and not Retin-A, but retinols in it. You'll see it. Or glycolic creams. I'm sure you've heard of that. Glycolic creams are pretty much in the same boat. The most important thing I want to stress with this type of skin routine is it really works. Just be patient with it, because there's a lot of things that can happen. You can feel very tingly, itchy. You know, maybe you're somebody that doesn't really wash their face, but you're aging and you want to do something and you want to renew your skin, but you're scared because as soon as you start to feel a tingle, an uncomfortable feeling, a dryness, then you back off of it. So what I'm saying is don't back off of it. Try to figure it out for yourself. It's like a little puzzle. Everybody's different and everyone has a different regimen and routine that they can do for themselves that can better their skin. I really hope that you have learned something from me. I mean, it's not all that exciting of a routine. I can really say honestly though that it's consistency and not giving up is the key to youthful skin, because you can't just do it for a week and then stop. It's like anything. When you're working out and you want results, you have to work out until you see the results and keep going and talking to professionals and finding out what works for you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I am doing a lot more videos lately. I don't know, I feel more motivated. I have Dakota to help me and it's fun doing it with her, so stay tuned. We have some really fun, good, informational videos and also working out ones, makeup ones, different things. But please write in and let us know what ideas you have. Stay tuned for more fun, good stuff. I love you guys so much.